XLM USDT Binance chart. Welcome, thanks for joining. Today I want to take a quick look at XLM. We can see it just broke out of this pretty big downtrend, right? So broke out of the downtrend. It's now currently battling some resistance, trying to get above it, reclaim this level to try to push up to this golden pocket right here. And where did I pull the levels from? As you can see, from the high all the way down to this low. And that's exactly where it is battling right now. As you can see, price came down, closed below it, and it's still struggling to just close above. I think that's the 382. And if it ever does close above it, that's a little bit more bullish. But let's see here. Yeah, even on the 4 hour, I believe if we zoom all the way in, you can see it still didn't manage to close above it on the 4 hour. So at this moment, in my opinion, it's a little bit more bearish. You know, we zoom out a little bit, you can see the RSI is getting very overbought. Money flow is going up a little bit, so it could push a little bit higher. Maybe it tries to take these highs right here. If that does happen, this could lean into a great short entry. If we see something like this, failed auction, come back down, right? Swing failure pattern. And then right here would be where I would be looking to short if it can't sustain these levels, right? That would be a beautiful entry. Double top pattern, swing failure pattern, failed auction, whatever you want to call it. If it fails this level, swing failure pattern, retest, that would be a great entry. Now this coin has been getting a lot of hype based on what's going on with the XRP case. Now that it's over, you know, XLM and XRP seem to just be free to do whatever they want. If we go ahead and take a look at XRP too as well, you can see it also just broke out of a downtrend. It almost kind of retested it, right? I mean, I guess we could call that a retest. If I move the lines a little bit, I'm sure you could say it's a retest. But anyway, broke out of this downtrend. Now it's consolidating above a little bit, pushed up. It looks like it's heading down a little bit more. But usually once a big downtrend is broken, price tends to move up, right? As you can see, downtrend broken, retest, price moves up, downtrend broken, retest, and what I would expect to happen next would be for price to move up. Try to take these levels. That's about a 20% gain from where we're at now. That's on XRP. XLM, it's probably around the same, a little bit less, around 16%, which will still be a very nice gain. Now this is the next level of resistance right here, this golden pocket. We also have, you know, horizontal resistance right here. So this level just seems to be, in my opinion, this area where we're most likely going to push up to next before getting rejected. If we go ahead and pull the fixed range volume profile, you'll see it did hit that point of control pretty much exact. Value area high is right at the 786. Value area low, it came down to the area, bounced off of it. We'll see if it holds this value area low, because if it does hold the value area low, more than likely price will push up to the point of control and then try to hit this golden pocket here. And if it gets above that, 786 is next. If it gets above that, it might sweep these highs before coming back down. So where's a good place to enter, you may ask? You can try to actually enter right here, right around this level at the value area low. If we fail the value area low, I would wait for price to come back down to these levels to try to re-enter. Remember, this is a low right here, so you might want to wait for price to sweep these lows, similarly to how it did this, right? So if we go back over here, you can see price swept these lows, reclaimed it, and then pumped, impulse all the way up. So if price comes back down, it might want to sweep these lows, reclaim it again before going back up. It's just the way how the market works. It's a typical pattern. It does this all the time. It loves to sweep the lows before pumping higher. You could even see it here if I pull this line across. All right, let's go ahead and zoom in. You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Low was made, price swept the lows, retested it, impulsed up. Same thing here, low was made, price swept the lows, reclaimed it, impulsed up. So this is a great way to trade. It's a great way to find long entry triggers, and sometimes they can be quite profitable. If you were to enter in here, that would have been a 11% gain. If you were to enter in somewhere around here, a possible 42% gain. And it does this all day, ladies and gentlemen, all day. Once again, made a low, failed it, came above. Let's just say you entered in here. You could possibly gotten around 15%. Realistically, maybe you've gotten out around here. That would have been a 10% gain. So it happens all the time. We just wait for these lows to be swept. Your patience does get tested, but if you are patient, the market typically rewards you, right? Don't be so hasty to jump into trades. Don't take every short, don't take every long. It's all about risk management. And what I'm seeing right here is you can try to long if it does hit the value area low here, but in reality, this is a zone, right? If I pull this to here, this was a resistance, that was a support, this is a zone. So more than likely, it's probably best to wait for price to at least come down to these levels before entering along to go higher. If this level's failed, you could probably enter a short on that retest of this area. A little bit more risky, but not terrible if you have your stop loss right above, about a 1%, 2% higher. But price could come down. I'd rather wait for these lows to be swept before impulsing higher. Okay. So that's pretty much it. Let's see what XLM does here over the next few days. It is a very interesting coin to trade these days. A lot of high volume. Whenever you see very important levels get tapped, a pretty solid reaction follows. As you can see, this is a very important support, turned to resistance, resistance, broke through it. The moment it came down, impulsed higher, danced around it a little bit, impulsed even higher. So we'll see what happens over the next few days. Remember to like and subscribe, please. That's how YouTube learns that I do put out good content. And if you'd like to see more videos, just leave a comment below with a project that you want to see me do a review on. All right, I'll definitely try to get that out within 24 hours, like I always say. And thank you for joining.